Hebrew Israelites coming day in, day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First and foremost, our praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Hop straight into it, all right? Because not only Esau, Edom is going to get his punishment, but all you nations are about to get judged by Yahweh by Shem Shai, all right? And let's start at the get-go, because to be quite fair, the Lord doesn't give a shit about you heathens. Isaiah 40:15, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as a small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. So you other nations are nothing to the Lord, man. What is a drop to a bucket of water? The Lord doesn't give a fuck about you. The Lord don't give a fuck about you. Put it that way. 2nd Ezra 6:55. All right, so let's solidify it. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, Israel. As for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing. Nothing. But like unto spittle, like a hoagie that you spit out, right? The Lord ain't trying to keep that mucus. No, he ain't shit. It says, but they are like spittle, and have likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and devour us. Because what? We went off, and the Lord gave us over to who? These heathens' hands. Starting with Esau, Edom. Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Obadiah 1:15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all you heathens. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall fall upon thy own head. So the same shit that you heathens put us through and did, you're going to be rewarded. Let's save the scriptures. That righteous judgment, that indignation, right, is going to come down upon you. It shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon the holy mountain, so shall all, it says, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they should drink and they should swallow down, which is what? All you nations are going to get the cup of that slavery. Same cup we had to drink and be drunken with. All right? Esau, Edom, starting with you, you're going to get it. Okay? You're going to get it. Lamentations 4:22, right? And you should drink and you should swallow down. And they should be as they have not have been. All right? So all you nations are going to have to deal with this judgment. Okay? Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken until and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that be therein, and all things that come of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon their armies. Like I said, Armageddon, right? Yea, Salakia, he shall utterly destroy them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. So, like I said, it's going to be a sacrifice over there in the Middle East. All right? All you nations gathered together, the Lord is going to exterminate you, man. Okay? And guess what? You're going to get destroyed. You're going to get shackled and put into captivity. The same thing you have done unto us. Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy upon Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them. Now, who is that? All right, this is the Israelite foreigners. Precept for that is what? He shall hold the skirt of him that is a Jew. All right, according to Ephesians We were all Gentiles according to the flesh, because we was what? Not following the commonwealth or the law, statutes, and commandments of what? Israel. That was gave to Israel by Yahweh Bashem Shai. I mean, the commandments of Yahweh, man. Okay? It says, and they shall cleave into the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them. Who's the people? You actual Gentiles. And shall bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and shall rule over their oppressors. Now, when did Israel do this? All right, and I'm talking about the totality of it, where they were going to come out of slavery, all right, and have all these other nations in check, all right? And I'm not just talking about Solomon. I'm talking about in total subjection, right? Because this goes into our salvation. This goes into Israelite foreigners waking up, because this is the stranger cleaving into the house of Jacob, which we have going on now. Then the destruction. Then you heathens, starting with Esau, Edom, is going to be destroyed, and you're going to be put into captivity. All right? Because what? You heathens, Esau, Edom, you other nations, especially you other nations, you licked our wounds. All right? Esau's the rich man. All right, Lazarus is Israel, and you dogs, you licked our wounds. So you got fed. You fed on us, man. You fed on the misery of Israel, which the Lord, said was going to happen anyway. This is 1 Maccabees 2:10. What nation have not had their part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoil? So all you other nations are guilty. All right. Don't say, well, go read Judges. Every nation had their turn, man, to wreak havoc upon us. So now it's going to be returned. All right? And then some. This is Isaiah 49:22. Thus saith Yahweh that power, behold, I will lift up my hand, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, all right? Who's the Gentiles, all right? Who's going to be carrying us, all right? Who's going to be doing these things for us? Who's going to be in servitude? It says, and they shall bring thy sons, all right? They being the heathens, they're going to bring our sons, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and thy queens shall be thy nursing mothers. And they shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and look up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait upon me. And that's what the elect is doing, the Israel of Yahweh. But guess what? The other nations are going to have to bow down, man. This is royalty. Just like you use us for everything, for your whole kingdom, that's what's getting ready to happen to you, man. Okay? Thus saith the Bible. 2 Esdras 13:13. And there came much people unto him, wherein some were glad, and some were sorry, and some were bound, and some others bought of them that were offered. Then was I sick, the great fear, and I awakened and said, all right? So Esdras seen this, man. Esdras seen this. And who's the guy who seen the ending of Jacob and said he wished his ending was like ours? Because these heathens know what's getting ready to happen to them, man. And if they don't know, they're going to find out. Psalms 149:6. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. Plain. How much more do you want? Are you not entertained? The scriptures are very clear. Micah 4:11. All right, because this is going to get physical, man. Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let her eye look upon Zion. All right, this is how your other nations were feeding upon us, all right, and grieving us. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel. For he hath gathered them as sheaves into the floor. O rise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. Yes, Israel's going to mount up like they got wings. How the Lord said, I shall make thee my weapons of warfare, and with thee I shall destroy nations and kingdoms. Yeah, that glory is coming back to the elect of Israel. So these superhero video movies and video games you make, you know what's around the corner. It says, I should beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. All right? So we're going to beat your ass, take the riches, which are ours anyway, and give them back to the Lord. Put it in the temple. All right, well, it ain't going to be no temple, but hey, it's all going to be for the Lord. And guess what? It's all for us anyway. And even when you go back into the temple with the gold and all that, the Lord has no need for gold. He's Yahweh. The things that was in the temple were for us. So imagine the kingdom. All right? Micah 5:7. And the remnant of Jacob should be in the midst of many people as they dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass. So when you wake up in the morning, you see that dew, how it covers everything. This is the physical attributes Jacob's going to have upon all your other nations, starting with the elect. He should be amongst the Gentile as the many people, as a lion. So Jacob should be amongst the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion, amongst the beasts of the forest, and as a young lion, a young lion, that's Reuben, among the flocks of his sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hand should be lifted up upon thy adversaries, and upon thy enemies shall be, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to rise us up, and we're going to get the upper hand on you heathens, man. Psalms 18:42. Then did I beat them small as dust before the wind, and I did cast out the dirt. And I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. All right, and that's the spirit the Lord gave David. And it says that the most feeble upon us is going to be mightier than David. Well, no, it's going to be as David in that day. So the elect is going to be on a whole nother level, man. I like how it's written in 2 Samuel. This is 2 Samuel 22:41. Thou hast given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They looked, but there was none to save, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. So you heathens going to be looking for him to save you. Ain't nobody going to save you in that day. Then did I beat them as small as dust of the earth, and I did stamp them as mire of the streets, dirt, shit, right? And did spread them abroad. So kicking ass, taking names. Who's next? All right. This is Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee thy heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them into pieces like a powdered vessel. And that's plain, man. This is what we're going to do to you other nations, man. Revelations 2:26. And he that overcometh and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and as vessels of a powder shall they be broken into shivers, even as I have received of my Father. All right? And this is righteous judgment of being commenced against you heathens. Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. This is what we're hoping and waiting for. Thus saith the scriptures. All right. This is Daniel's. I'm starting with the 7th chapter, 14th verse, but this whole chapter is good. And then I'm going to jump to verse 22, and I'm going to go through 26 and 27, also in the same chapter. And there was given him dominion and glory in a kingdom that all people and nations, languages should serve him. Sounds like captivity, right? Like he just said, even as my Father has given me, I'm going to give them. And his dominion is an everlasting dominion. It should not pass away. His kingdom, in his kingdom that which shall not be in his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. And I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of this. So he told me and made known the interpretation of things. All right, now I'm jumping. These great beasts, which are four kings. All right, which goes into the Syrians, Babylonians, the Babylonians, Medo-Persians, Greece, and then Rome. All right, and 4 kings which shall rise out of earth, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. All right, and that's when that Micah is going to kick in. We're going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever, even forever and ever. Until it's like it says until the ancient now it jumps again. I believe this is verse 26. Until the ancient of days come, the judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion and consume, and to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given unto the people of the saints of the Most High. So guess what? Basically, how Hashem Yahushua is going to knock Esau out of his throne. All right, we're going to have a dominion that should never be dethroned. All right, nobody's going to rise up against us. All right, the kingdom is not going to be taken again. All right, Yahushua is going to sit on the throne forever, which means Esau is going to be in captivity. All right, he's going to lose the earth and everything else there is. All right, ultimately be eradicated. All right, in Israel, and we're going to have the kingdom forever. Thus saith the scriptures. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, and to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. All right, who's the him? Yahushua. Yahushua is going to do what? Give that same glory unto what? The elect. All right, so with that, I pray this is edifying. Shalom.